Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ashley and today I will be doing a quick kitchen clean with me, and I would also like to organize a few drawers to make my kitchen just a little more practical. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video.
You think that you're under my skin. I just wanna wake up.
Okay, so lately I have really been enjoying taking my daughter to the library, and I checked out a few books myself. This is one of them that I picked up and I loved this book. There are quite a few takeaways that I took from this, but one main one that I took is for the kitchen. And she's talking about how you want to minimize the time that you spend in the kitchen, like when you're cooking, because she talks about how you spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So she mentioned how we typically don't have our kitchen like organized the way that we should, to where, like, for instance, if I'm cooking, like if I'm baking and I have like this drawer, I get something from there, and then I get something from this drawer, and then I walk to the pantry and I walk, different spots. She talks about why not having everything in the spot that you typically use it the first time, instead of having them in where you're trying to go into different spots to get them. So I want to try to organize, not my whole kitchen today because that'll take way too long, but I want to organize these drawers, the smaller ones that you see here. So I have 5 small drawers that I want to organize today. And I also want to, this space right here is where I wanted to organize as well. So I want to take out like spoons that we don't use often, like we don't use a ladle often. I can put that in a drawer and just keep things that we use often, so that if I need to quickly grab it, I can have it out already. So I think, like, for instance, we use the whisk very often. I'm thinking of putting the whisk in here. And then let me show you over here, in this drawer here, we have stuff that we don't use often. Like, I don't use this often. So just things that I use often, I want to put here close to where I cook. So that way, if we need to reach for like measuring cups, we use those very often. And I have them over here. Why? I don't know, but I'd want to have them closer to the oven. So if I need them, I just open a drawer and I can grab them there. Like also the knives that we use often, we typically cut on this side. So she talks about using the tools that you use in the kitchen, to having them close to where you either cook or wherever you cut. And this is where we usually cook, and obviously cook and cut as well. So I'm going to try to utilize both of these so with the stuff that we use often, and then move everything that we don't use often to this side over here. Also, I did get a few of these little trays that I found at Dollar Tree for $1 each. I'm going to try to use them to organize a little bit so that it doesn't look kind of just scattered and things thrown in there. And then over here, I'll just quickly show you the drawers over here. This is stuff like the measuring cups, for sure I want to move. The whisk we use often. I do have all of these knives here. We have a set, but I don't use them as often. Like these I don't use often, but we still use it. So I'm going to leave them on this side. And then like these we use often, so I'll move those over there. Then I'm thinking of leaving this drawer the way it is, but I'm not sure yet. Because I guess we could put this next to the sink, but we kind of already got used to having them here, so I'm not sure about this one yet. And then this one is one of those drawers that's kind of like random things just here. We have like the trivets. This doesn't even work. I don't even think that works, but I need to organize that or donate or move stuff around somehow. But I think because it's not that many drawers that I'm working with, I am going to take everything out. Normally I don't, but I think I'm going to take everything out, and that'll give me a better idea on how I want to organize it, and have, like, I guess like a fresh canvas of, for each drawer. So first things first, I need to clean the kitchen so that I don't have everything out on the counter. So I'm going to clean up from lunch, and then we'll get to organizing.
I will close my door 'cause I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide.
We've been using our air fryer a lot more than we used to, and I think the biggest difference is that we are now cleaning it right after using it. Before, we'd put it away and we'd just clean it later on, or we'd clean it right before using it, which I know sounds a little disgusting now that I say it, but it just was something that we did for no other reason than I just didn't feel like doing it right after using it. But now that we are cleaning it, it has helped a lot to actually want to pull it out, knowing that it's clean already. All I have to do is put the food in there and I don't have to worry about cleaning it. So just a quick tip for you all, if you have an air fryer that you don't use as often, that's probably why, because you don't feel like having to clean it like we did.
Perfect, you're my type. Sweet and you care about my night. But I'm sobering up in this moment's past. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. Cause my heart just broke and I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah. But they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. You seem too nice to be alone. So lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time alone. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. But they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. But you seem too nice to be alone. So lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer.
If you are new here, again, my name is Ashley and I'm a stay-at-home mom to 5 girls currently living in Texas. I enjoy posting a lot of cleaning, organizing, and decluttering videos, and recently I started another series called From Grime to Shine, where I'm going around the house and deep cleaning every single room in my home. I think I'm going to be posting those videos once every 2 weeks or so, because let's face it, being able to deep clean when you have kids is pretty much close to impossible. It's possible, but you have to set time aside for that. So I think I'm going to be doing one video every 2 weeks or so, and then throwing in some other decluttering and organizing videos in between. But if you enjoy those types of videos, I'd love to have you join my YouTube family. So please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment letting me know just a little bit more about yourself so that I can personally welcome you.
This time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not.
Alright, now that I've got the dishes put away and my dirty dishes washed, I'm going to wipe down the counter now with the Mrs. Meyer's Mum Scent. I'm almost done with this, and I think I will be purchasing another one. I mentioned that I just wasn't really liking the scent, but it has grown on me, so I think I will be buying one more. I believe it is a limited edition, so I'll see if I can get my hands on one. And then eventually I'll be moving on to the Snowdrop. So let me know what you all prefer. Do you all prefer like the fall scents, or do you prefer the winter scents?
What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
Alright, the kitchen is all clean, and now I'm going to start with organizing the drawers. Whenever I organize or declutter, I like to start with a game plan, and in this case, like I mentioned earlier, I am taking everything out because it's not such a large organizing project. I know that it's going to sound like I'm doing double the work, but I am going to take everything out on the left side and then eventually move everything that I'm not going to use on the right side. This just helps me because I want to see everything in one spot first. That way I'm not walking back and forth and trying to pick and choose to see what will go on what side.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up.
While I've got everything laid out on the counter and stove top, I decided to go ahead and just wipe down each one of the drawers. I don't have the liners. I used to have one on only one of the drawers, but I don't have them. I do need to pick some up, but in the meantime, just wiping them down will suffice.
You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the
Alright, now that I've got all of the drawers wiped down, I'm going to start moving items that I know I'll be using, whether it's by the stove or by the coffee pot.
gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Someday we will.
Do you all like to use these trays in the drawers? I think it makes it look so much neater. Let me know if you all like to use those or if you just use liners.
All that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night.
I really like how clean the drawers look now, and I know that I'll be using these items a lot more now that they're closer to the stove. Now I just need to look through all of the cooking utensils that I use by the stove. I know that there are a few, like I mentioned, the ladle and the spaghetti spoon that I can go ahead and just put in a drawer.
Everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know it's
Now for the other side, I'm just kind of putting everything in a spot that I know or that I feel makes sense. So I did kind of play around with this, especially the drawer to the right side. I ended up moving the ice picks and the wine opener to the right side because it just made more sense with the freezer being right there next to it. So just kind of play around whenever you are organizing the drawers, whatever makes more sense, whatever you feel will be easier for you to access if you are using something on that counter. But I'm gonna just keep organizing here and I will be done.
how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy.
So that is it, guys. I hope that this video gave you some good motivation to clean and to organize your kitchen, just to make it a little bit easier for you all. Also, let me quickly show you the book again in case you missed it. You will have to read this book because it was really good. She does go over a lot of stuff that some things I am doing, some things I'm not, that I cannot wait to apply to my homemaking. And this is not just in the kitchen. There's a lot of stuff in here that she talks about that just makes sense, and I'm not sure why I'm not doing already, but again, it's something that I can work to apply to my life. So check it out if you have not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not